So you go through all your plans, all the drawings, and you do a takeoff. So first you give this program to an admin. She sets up the setup sheet. She sets up the summary sheet, customizes it to your job. You give it to a project engineer or an intern, and they do a room by room takeoff. And when you're done, you click I'm finished with my takeoff. And what this will do is, because if you take a look at your summary sheet, right now you just have fixture type F1, F2, F3, F4. It doesn't say anywhere here, if you were to send this list with these quantities to your vendors, they're not going to know what to supply. They're going to supply you a standard F1 fixture, for example, everywhere. 26 of them. But some of these may be installed in the drywall ceiling. Let's take a look, like this 2x4. Some of these F33s may be installed in the drywall ceiling, and therefore, the vendor won't know to provide you with a dry flange kit. So when you click I'm finished with my takeoff, it'll compile this information and make it one fixture type F1 drywall, F1 grid, F2 drywall. So it'll create all these different types in your summary sheet. This process may take some time because this is a big job that I'm doing, and the program has to run a lot of code here. So it may take a minute or so for it to finish. So you notice how it compiled everything? You don't have any accessories, none of this information's here anymore because it's all concatenated basically into your type. So it tells you must visit the summary worksheet and enter the description for all new types. This will prepare your application for purchasing. When I hit OK, sends me back to the summary sheet. So see how here we have a type F10, and here we've got a F10-drywall. So all you need to do now is copy the original description of the F10 that your admin input straight off the fixture schedule, paste it in the new description, add to it, installed in a drywall ceiling. Now you've put the responsibility on your vendor. Well, in this case, it's just a recessed downlight, so it doesn't really affect him. But now you know this fixture is installed in a drywall ceiling. Again, what this program does is allows you to create a very accurate, solid bill of material right off the bat, so you're not stuck paying change order level pricing later. So let's take a look at a fixture. Let's look at fixture type F10. Now we're going to get into the purchasing and the releasing and inventory tracking portion of the program. So now the program's ready for purchasing. All you need to do is send this out to the vendor, and he can quote you the bill of material. Next, let's look at this F10 in this room. When it comes time to releasing, or for example, let's say you had a change at some point. An RFI came out, added some of these lights in this room, some of these F10s. So you could say POC number 1, purchase order change number 1 to your vendor is the reference. How many did it add? Let's say it added 3. Then when it comes time to releasing, your release reference, let's say release 1. Release date, let's say today, 9/11/12. Release quantity, let's say we released all 11. Receive date, let's say we received 9/13/12. Received by John. Received quantity 4. Current location, job site. So it tells you still have 7 you have not received in this room. When you go back to your summary sheet, it summarizes it all for you right here. So again, I use this for billing purposes too. That way, once you get your once you issue your PO to the vendor, you get your unit pricing from them. That totals up to the total PO quantity, the negotiated purchase order quantity. Purchase order value, and you can use this for billing purposes. So you can justify how much you're billing to the owner every month. See, it tells you, summarizes, original PO quantity was 14. We added 3 at some point. We released 11, and 6 are still unreleased. We've received 4. We still are waiting on 7, and the total quantity is 17. So we've got some of these in different rooms. The other nice thing about this program now, the way that it's set up your Takeoff, is you can actually filter by room. So you can go down to your area, your level, your drawing. Oops. And if you want to know exactly what's in a certain room, what basically 2 years down the line, you've moved on to another job and somebody else is running your job, and he needs to know what you ordered for this room because an RFI came out, or your foreman, or even if you want to give this bill of material to the owner at the end of the job. That way, for maintenance purposes, I think that's a really good sell point, is you give them something like this and it'll be so easy for them to go to the submittals and know exactly what they need to order for maintenance purposes. But so in this room, this is my bill of material for this room. You notice here shop drawings. If I click on this, one of the options I have is shop drawings, and that just basically allows me to sort by shop drawings later on. And that way I know, hey, basically, I've still got some work to do. I'm going to have to request some shop drawings for these fixtures from the vendor, because how many times have we not identified those shop drawings, that needing shop drawings for certain types, and then we think we're ready to release, and they come back and they say, no, we need shop drawings. So basically, it helps you identify all the different fixture types that you'll need shop drawings for, just to make life easier. What else can I show? I think that's pretty much it. Again, there's really nothing like this out there. The other reason why I put this video up is to show you how powerful of a tool Excel is, VBA for programming. This is basically an Excel application that I used Visual Basics for applications to write this program, and then I used the compiler to convert it to an exe application, an execution file, so that it's better protected. So that's it. I'm glad you guys watched the video. I hope you got something out of it. If you have any recommendations, if you can leave some comments, I'll definitely like to see some recommendations from people on how to improve this. I already have some ideas. So yeah, leave comments. Let me know what you think. Thank you.